coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Much love. I appreciate the support. As you can see, we back in the kitchen, man, with pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come over here, man, and get this good food we cooking with. You know, I'm giving y'all the style of how I used to do it in there, man. This is like, you know, cooking, but it's prison cooking because we was doing it in there. But all of this food is delicious, pure deliciousness. You gotta try it yourself. You ain't gonna believe me. Don't take my word for it. Cook it yourself and try it yourself. Alright, today we're gonna be cooking one of my meals I call, man, my fish and mac wraps, man. Where we use mackerel, the baby clams, and macaroni and cheese, man, and it creates this beautiful, great taste, man. It's just so, and we're gonna learn how to do it today. So come over here, let me show y'all what we're gonna need. We're gonna start right here. You're gonna need some type of cheese puffs. They're gonna come in handy. I'm gonna explain everything to you about why we use them. This was essential in prison. We use these a lot because they help, you know, solidify the meal and hold it together. We're gonna go with the roasted chicken flavor noodles. You know, usually we could get that in there every now and then, but usually you could use a chicken flavor for this meal. We got the mac and cheese. This mac and cheese right here, we usually can probably get this off of the holiday pack. But we had one on the commissary. It was similar to this, so this will work just the same. We got the mackerel. You got to have that, man. You got to have the mackerel. You need the oil and you need that good mackerel taste. We got the baby clams, you know, baby clams, which is delicious. If you can get it in the oil, get it in the oil. We gonna use this Velveeta cheese because it melts so well with what we got to do to make the topping that I'm gonna put on it. You got your pickles, your dill pickles. We need that. We need the juice and everything, and we got your jalapenos. That's gonna be optional, but I'm telling you right now, with this meal, that jalapeno give it a different type of texture and flavor. You got your seasoning, man. I'm gonna use the Lowry's. I'm gonna use the Dash. Always garlic powder and a little Old Bay. We got the mozzarella cheese over here in the triple cheddar, so we're going to use that. We come down here, and we always got to have, you know, this good colorful array of stuff here. We got your onions, your green peppers, your orange peppers, and your red peppers, and you got your cut up pickles. You got your wraps, which is going to come into play with what we need. Right here, we got this cheese. I'm going to show y'all how to whip it up. I'm going to give you the ingredients, how to whip this up, man. This stuff right here tastes so good, man. It's unbelievable. And we got your bowls and stuff. So this in the microwave is all you need to make this meal. That's it. You don't need the stove. I know somebody told me I ain't got a stove right there. I know that. But it won't no stove in prison. So I'm just giving y'all how we had to do it. We ain't have no stove in prison. So I acknowledge that the stove is right there. Later on down the line, on this pure deliciousness, we're going to be cooking with the stove. We're going to be cooking with the grill. But right now, we doing it prison style, baby. So buckle up, man. Let me show y'all how to put this good thing together. And shout out to everybody out there who sent me well wishes for getting over this cold. I'm still struggling with it. But the show must go on. I got to get y'all this pure deliciousness out there. We building this channel over here. You know, we just starting, but appreciate everybody who came over and subscribed. Everybody who's over there subscribed on Banky Pound 33 Years of Prison Stories. Appreciate you all. So, let's get to rolling. Get up here on this stuff so we can see how we going to do this here step by step. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how we get these noodles and stuff right. So we're gonna put them up in there. Now, depending on how many of y'all eating, it's gonna depend on how many soups or whatever you need. But right now, for this, we're gonna go with a 2-piece. We're gonna go with a 2-piece because, as always, you'd rather have, you know, too much than not enough. So we're gonna roll with that. We come over here. We're gonna open this mac and cheese, right? We're gonna pour this good cheese out of here. We're gonna dump that in there. Get that all up in there. See all them ingredients coming together, right? And put this stuff to the side for a second. Go ahead on and dump the other one up in there. Yeah. Get that to the side. On here. Alright, now, you're getting that right now. We go ahead on and throw your little flavors and stuff that you want to throw in there. You drop you a little bit of this Larry's in here. You know, get you some good flavor. We want these flavors to be mixing. We want these flavors to be cooking good together. Put that in there. Drop you a little bit of this garlic in here. You know, me, I love the garlic. I really do. It's good for your blood pressure. Drop your little Old Bay in there. Right? Then you got your season pack. Now you done use 2 soups, but you don't need both season packs. All you're gonna need is 1 because you got them other flavors that you done already put in there. All your other seasoning. You can use 1 1/2. It all depends on how you like yours. But stay up here and see all this stuff. See how it's mixed together. Right? Now, what you're going to do is, we got to get this oil. We need this oil out of here right now. You put this oil in here because this helps cook that money the way you want it cooked. Drop all that good oil up in there. Squeeze it, get it all out. You do the same thing with the other one. You want that good old oil. Some of them got olive oil in it. That's the one that I think give it the best taste, cook it the best, right? Get that all nice and mixed up. And that's where you come into play with your cheese puffs, right? I done already took a couple of these because I got the smaller bag, so I don't know how many it's gonna take. We usually get 1 big bag, but I took a couple of these already and crushed them up, right? That's what you want. You want to crush them all up, flatten them all out. Get that all up in there. Yeah, we might gonna need all 3 of these for this here, 3 small bags. This right here do something special. Do something real special, and it's simple. This is how you crush them up. You just open up a little bag, put a little air in, put a little pressure behind it. You might have to get up in that weight room. You get up in that weight room, you know, get your stuff right. Get up in that weight room, you know. Get that all nice and crushed up. This is not a hard meal to make, man. You follow it step by step. I promise you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. All right, you get that all nice and mixed up. And then you got to add a little water to it, but you got to play it by ear. Play it by eyeball sight. You don't want too much, and you don't want too little. See that? Because all this stuff, if you put too much, it ain't going to do what it's supposed to do. It's going to be too runny. You don't want it runny. You don't want it runny. You want it where it's going to solidify and get everything the way you need it to be. See that? Nice and mixed up here. Now, you see what you're working with. You know everything is soaked and saturated. So now you just put a little bit more water in there. Not too much. Now you see what we got in there? That's all you need. All the water you should need right there to cook this the way you need it to come out. So, we're going to throw this in the microwave. I would say you put it in there for 5 minutes, but you check and you'll be able to see what's going on. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna drop it in there for 5 minutes. Now, depending on what type of microwave you got, you know, if you got a bigger one, it may not take that long. This is a smaller microwave. On the inside, we was working with a big industrial microwave because you had 80 people using it. So, now, only thing you doing now is getting your weighting game together. So while you wait on that to do what it do, I'm gonna show y'all how I make this type of cheese. See, you take this cheese right here. We used to take the little Velveeta, this right here, and you chop it up in small pieces, put it in a cup. You know, we add a little milk to it, just a little milk to it. We add a little seasoning. I always choose the beef seasoning, even though we eat this, because in some way that this beef seasoning, when you're making this type of cheese, it just gives it a different flavor. And you take these, get up here, you take these sugar twins and you sprinkle a little bit of the sugar twin in there with the beef seasoning, a little garlic, and this is the key too. Then you hit it with a little pickle juice. Yes, a little pickle juice. I know y'all saying you ain't never heard nothing like this before, but trust me, you ain't never tasted nothing like this before neither. So it's gonna be different and it's gonna be delicious. And you stir that stuff up, and then you gotta wait for this microwave, because when you put it in the microwave, you see how it is now. But when you put it in that microwave and get it all mixed up, this stuff gonna come out so different and so good. So we're gonna leave that right there while we're getting that ready. Then we're gonna go ahead on and get all of this stuff ready, because this gonna go up in this meal in a little bit. So you open this good old mackerel. You see how they got them good fillets out there. You get this stuff ready. We already got these clams ready. Put them baby clams up in there. And I'm telling y'all, these flavors together is amazing. They're amazing, man, the way it come out. I used to make this meal. I made this meal so many times. And every time that I made this meal, man, somebody in the block, somewhere, is begging for the taste of food. Do you got anything left over, Banky? Man, let me get some of that, man. You still got some more of that? That's how good this stuff is right here, man. It's really good. And it was one of my go-tos. Whenever I was hungry, because it don't take that long to make. So whenever I was hungry, boom, I go whip one of them up. I always kept the ingredients, always stayed ready, so I don't got to get ready, you know, to make them meals. And you're going to see how this stuff come out, man. You're going to see it comes out really good. But in the meantime, while we got a little time, because like I say, most of the making this comes in the preparation. And we done already prepped. That's why I laid everything out for y'all to see what you need to do. And as you can see, it's just a waiting game now, because everything else is already ready. You done chopped up the pickles, you done chopped up the vegetables. All of that comes in a can. You don't really need to do a whole lot. All you need to do is get the ingredients and be prepped and be ready, and you'll be able to put this thing together in no time. And next thing you know, you sitting down, you eating good, it's tasting good, you watching something good on TV, get you a good drink, you know, and you cool, you chill. You can watch a game, you can watch these playoffs, whatever. All of these meals is simplified, man. I prep everything before I get to y'all, because like I said, I just want y'all to have the ingredients. I want y'all to have the know-how, and I want y'all to try this at home. I can smell this stuff right now, so I know it's doing what it's supposed to do. Let me grab me another spoon, mess with the stuff up here, see what's going on. Okay. She's starting to do what she need to do. You see that? Ooh, Lord, smell it. Yeah, it's getting nice and hot. We need a little bit more to get it to be exactly where we need it to be. Yeah, but she coming together right nice. Right nice. Put just a tad of water in it. Mix it back up. See what you got. But as you can see, you see how it stick together. That's what you're gonna need when you're gonna put this in that delicious wrap. So, go back in there. Still had 50 seconds left on there, so we'll let it rock out for that. We'll take a look at it and see what's going on. Excuse me. But in the meantime and in between time, I hope y'all tried that bagel pizza. You know, I hope y'all tried all my little other recipes that I put on there, man, because I'm telling you, if you try this stuff at home, you're gonna love it. It's delicious. Don't be fooled by, oh, that, you know, that's how they cook. I don't cook. I ain't do that in the bag. Or, man, we don't need the mic. We got the stuff. Man, you got to try something new. You got to try something new. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like everybody else. You got to be yourself. You got to try new things, man, and you got to try new flavors. And I'm guaranteed it's pure deliciousness. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing it's going to be good. Just like I know y'all seen my video with me cooking with the iron. You seen me cooking with the iron. If you haven't seen it, shame on you. Go back and watch that video and tell me that don't look pure delicious. That don't look delicious. You can almost smell it and taste it through the camera, man. But that was just how we had to survive in there. So you got to open your mind up to different things, different ways of trying things. And like I say, out here you ain't gonna have to cook with no iron. But at the same time, it's something fun, it's something new, it's something that you can teach your kids, it's something that you can show somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's a topic of conversation. And it works. So let's check. See what, okay. All right. Now, see what we got here? This is what you want. This is what you want. Look at that. This is what you want right here. But see, now what we do, now we get to the good part. We take and we start putting our stuff up in here. Look at that. Look at that. Drop it in there. Like so. We get this mackerel up in here. We're going to have to bust this mackerel up. We're going to have to bust it all up. And see, this right here, this right here is going to be enough for a many of wraps, man. You can feed 4 or 5 people with this. So when y'all making this, you can downsize depending upon how many people you're making it for. Drop the rest of this mackerel up in here. Get it all up in there. Chop it on up. I'm trying to tell y'all these flavors right here together is different. It's different than what you used to. It's different than what you do taste. But I'm telling you, you will enjoy. If you like fish, period. If you like fish, you're gonna enjoy it. Trust me. And I know if you don't like it, you know somebody who like it. Everybody knows somebody who like fish. You seeing what that's looking like right there? You seeing how that plan coming together? And we take and we add these good vegetables and pickles to this stuff. Get up in there. Look at that. Slide that on up in there. Slide the pickles on up in there. And we go right back to the mixing game. Look at that. Look at all them colors. Look at all of that stuff. You see? And it don't matter, like I say, you always rather have too much than not enough. Because I'm going to tell you another little secret. Because even when you finish making the wraps and what you have left over, man, this stuff is delicious. You can throw this stuff on a cracker. Woo, Lord. I'm telling you right now. Drop that down there. You take this little macaroni and cheese to give it a little bit more of that cheesy flavor. A little bit more of that cheesy flavor. Put that in there. Go ahead and mix the other one. And once again, you go back to your whip game. know y'all see it. Look at it. You can hear that stuff. And you can eat this right here just like this, man, straight off the spoon. Look at that stuff there. Get a good close look at that. Now what you do now, you throw it back in the microwave for about a minute or something. Let it all get nice and hot. Let that all get nice and hot. Usually you take, we up in there, so we cooking with a whole lot of people. So usually what we do, we try to clean up as we go, because somebody else coming behind you. We cooking at a table for the most part. And it's a whole lot of people waiting to get in that line. You got your extra seasoning for when you finish. If it ain't, got all the flavor you want, you can go ahead on and remedy that too. But at the same time, you just keep it moving because other people is waiting trying to do what you trying to do. Move that up there out your way. Alright, now we're going to get to this cheese in a few minutes. While we waiting for that to get right, we're going to get to these cheese and these wraps next. And we're going to see how this thing all come together. All come together. Now, like I say, this is mac and cheese. So we still got some more cheese that we can add to the flavor of this meal. While it's nice and hot. Come get it here, check it out. See that stuff there? Pure deliciousness. So you got that. Drop your little cheese in there. Just that triple cheese. It's gonna melt real nice with this stuff. Drop your little mozzarella in there. It's that thick cut mozzarella too. And you know that mozzarella melt real nice. It's gonna give you some more of that good flavor. Good texture to your meal. You drop that in there. And once again, you whip it. You getting this stuff mixed all up in there, letting it get nice. Now it's a couple of ways too for this finished thing to go down. And see, being it is a fish meal, a lot of people can eat fish either way, warm, hot, whatever. But I used to take this meal a lot, and I used to, when I finished making the wrap part, I used to put it inside a potato chip bag and let it sit for about 30 minutes while it all got solidified. And while it got solidified, then I pull it out and make my finished product. But right now, you get your wrap right, and you start displaying this stuff on that wrap, man. Now see, these are big wraps right here too. Real big, for real. They're bigger than the ones that we actually had in there, size-wise. But you make it work. See how this stuff stick together? That's what you want. Look at that. That's that good cheese and stuff all up in there. That's what you want. And you get it. So you can shape it, form it how you want it. Get it right. Now we usually had that good cheese too to solidify, but we gonna use a little bit of this right here since we ain't got that little what's the name cheese we had. When you put that little cheese right there, that right there gonna keep that wrap nice and tight and closed. You hit that little cheese right on the outside, just like that. So when you go to close that wrap, it's gonna hold it together. And you get it how you want it. And you fold that stuff over. Just like that. You see how I hold that stuff together like that there? See that? And you can take your spoon, hit the edges how you want it. And see what I used to do, I used to take it, While it's hot like that, now you should put it in the tater chip bag. And you can actually cook them in this tater chip bag, which y'all know I have shown y'all before. So for this purposes, I just fold it over, fold it down, and I used to just set it and let it sit. And when it's sitting, the heat is getting condensed on the inside, and then it's solidated. While you do that, you go ahead and grab you another one. But first, you want to get you a little bit of that cheese off, because you're going to need that. And while you're using that, you can take that cheese that I showed y'all to make with the mixed sugar twins. You got the seasoning, you got the pickle juice, little milk, and you use that. We're going to put this in the microwave, let it warm up. Let's put it on about a minute. Let it do what it do. Keep moving. Come out here, go to the next one. Spread that little cheese. Close that wrap up. You don't need that much. Close it up. Come over here. And you start you on the next one. See, I told you this is a big meal here. This is enough. You can make you some crackers and stuff with this. Look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. See that? Ooh, Lord. Talk to me now. I talk back. I know it. You can smell this stuff right now. You already be sending somebody to the store to go get this ingredients. Yeah. Already. Look at that. Cheese sticking on the spoon. Look at that. Look at that there. Get that stuff in there the way you want it. You take the same thing. You get it. You fold it over. See that there? Tuck your ends in. Tuck them on in. And there you go with another. Now, I don't know how long that I'm going to leave these in here because we doing the video. But normally, when I do this, I would let them sit from anywhere, like I say, 15, 20 minutes, just so they can get nice and right. Check this cheese. See this cheese get right here. Look at that. Look at that stuff there. See that? Look at that. Ooh, if you could taste that right now, I'm trying to tell you. But you still, it ain't ready yet with the food, so you take that little pickle juice, you add a little bit more to it. Just a little bit. See that? Get it a little bit more loose. So when I drop it back in the microwave in a second, should be ready to do what I needed to do. But right now, you look at it, you can see the way it is, see when it's solidified. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out right now, just so y'all can get an idea what I'm talking about. You see it's still together. She's still nice and right. But usually I would let it go a little longer. And what you do, cut it. See, that's why you had to let it stay a little longer, just so it'll stay together. But she's still working right. You know, we used to use the little thing off for the sardines or something like that to be our knife to cut this stuff. But this part, we can use this right here and do it the way that y'all doing it out here. Either way you get it done, you get it done. Alright, and you got all these different little pieces. Take them and set them the way you want to set them. Right? As y'all can see how this stuff come together. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Right? Now, this is when you take and hit this back in the microwave just a little bit. Get it right. You understand? So we rolling. We rolling. In a minute, you're going to be able to see this finished product. Yes, I'm guaranteeing pure deliciousness. Now, let's see. All right. Look at this cheese here. Look at this cheese. See, now you got that cheese whipped up like that. See, that's when you want to take and hit it. You know, you want to hit that. Just a little bit over there. Yeah, that's that secret sauce, McDonald's. Ain't the only one that got that secret sauce now. That's that secret sauce you got right here. You hit that stuff with that. See me? Look at that stuff. Look at it. Tell me that don't look delicious. Pure delicious. Yeah. Can you smell it? Smell it. See? Now, as y'all already know, meal ain't a meal without some chips, baby. Meal ain't a meal without some chips. Shout out Rick Ross, because I'm going to tell you something. I ain't never really liked no plain chips, ever. But I tried these just on the strength. And old Rick Ross, you got to hit, boy, holla at me. Plain Jane Rick Ross, holla at your boy. Boy, you did something with these here, boy. You did something with these. Get your little chips. Throw them up in there. Look at what we're working with. Look at this. You got you a meal, man. You got you a nice old meal. Sit back and watch a football game. Sit back and watch basketball. You in there. You in there. And it ain't taking long. Now, I'm giving y'all all these ingredients and giving you the way to make this because, trust me, I went through a million type of ingredients and recipes and try to get this type of taste. You know, I done messed up so many meals I can't even tell y'all about. But I have just trying to get this taste right here alone. And then, like I say, you're going to be surprised at the combinations of them foods of what type of taste you're going to get. Now, a lot of people, me, y'all know I love hot sauce. So I usually put hot sauce on mine. And I also usually go every now and then. It depends. A lot of people end up liking it. Even the ones who told me that they don't like jalapenos, they're like jalapenos. So what I would do, I would take and put one little jalapeno or two jalapenos on each one, but I would put it on the top so whoever was eating it, they got the option to eat it with it or take it off. But I'm telling you now, them jalapenos, it adds a different flavor. It adds a different little taste to it. It's nice and delicious, man. You drop them little jalapenos on there. Depending upon, like I say, how you like them, how much you like them. But it's going to give it that little twang, that little taste that just add a little something to it. And I'm telling you, man, it's different. It's different. Now, if you want to be, you know, if you just want to be regular and keep on eating everything that you've been eating, then that's cool too. You might don't want to try nothing new. But if you want to try something new, you're looking right at it. Pure deliciousness. When you look at that and you tell me you can't see somebody bringing you that on your plate in a restaurant, look at that. Only thing that you ain't going to want to see about that is is the price tag, because it's probably going to be big. Yeah, it's probably going to be big. You understand me? So now you get to the good part. Look at that stuff. Don't even start to think about forgetting about that. That's where it's at right there. That's what you get ready to get into. You understand me? Really. And you got to really taste this stuff to understand what's going on. So I'm gonna do y'all a favor, since you can't taste it, I'm gonna go ahead and taste it for you and let you know what's going on. So get up in here with me, and we're gonna go ahead on and try this thing out. As you see, it holds together real nicely, you know, and you got to go ahead and just get up in there. Man, I ain't made one of these in a minute, and now I remember why I love it so much. Good Lord. Now, this thing that got cold, you can put it in the microwave and heat it up, get it hot. All depends on how you want it. It done got cold. And at the same time, it's still deliciousness. Huh? I cry to you before I lie to you, this stuff is delicious. Let me see what Rick Ross talking about. Oh, he go right along with him. He go right along with him. This stuff made me want to bankroll. That was good food, taste like. Man, I ain't lost my touch. I gotta go in again. I'm sorry, y'all. Just hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna get back to you in a second. But I was hungry. Woo. This is a public announcement. I defy any one of you out there in the world, TBP Nation, to fix this and hit me in the comments and tell me it don't taste good. I ain't talking about what you look at, what you think it might. Try it and tell me it don't taste good. You can't do it. You can't do it. Listen, I got to go crush this. It's going down. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming over here and subbing to this new channel. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all supporting me, period. Tell a friend and tell a friend about this, man. We cooking over here, man. Pure Deliciousness with Banky Pound, man. Y'all come over here, learn something new, try something new, and let's talk about it. That's all we doing. That's all we doing over here, eating good food, man, and having some fun. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Keep that positive energy flowing. I appreciate y'all out there. I got some eating to do. I'll holler at you.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.